stage. Welcome to San Diego and Snapdragon Stadium, the home of the San Diego State Aztecs. As we'll see a top 5 team in this conference, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on a playoff team from last year, the San Diego State Aztecs. For EA Sports College Football. Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. And the Aztecs will kick this away to start us off. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So Florida State's offense comes on the field first today. Got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week, but let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you had mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
That's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. And the junior quarterback inaccurate that time, threw it behind the receiver. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here, Kirk. A long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally...
He's in the clear. Across the 40. Inside the 20. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. The Seminoles line it up with 1st and goal.
Boy, 3rd down, you know you're going to get a lot of pressure from this defense. Quarterback's protected, does a great job of putting that ball where his receiver can make a play on it.
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Seminoles. He's talking about a great way to start this game, Kirk, setting the tone very early.
Yeah, sometimes it takes an offense a couple drives to get comfortable. You can tell this unit came onto the field locked in and focused. No slow start at all for these guys.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So the San Diego State Aztecs offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. They'll be challenged today by one of the elite linebacker groups in the sport. For impact players who fly around and are capable of just taking over football games.
Yeah, Chris, I think it's the versatility of what these guys do that really makes them so unique. I mean, they can play off ball and defend the run. And when you get into passing situations, oftentimes you'll see these guys blitz or get up near the line of scrimmage and pressure the quarterback. When you have that kind of ability, it's rare, let alone to have 2 of them. So that's why this defense is one of the best.
Inside field now from the shotgun. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Dropping back, it's Leon. He's got it with room to run. Breaking free at the 35. A huge gain moves the ball to the +22. Great scoring position now. The Aztecs lining up here on 1st and 10. Being thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. And the Aztecs move into the red zone. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Solid gain there. It sets up a 1st and goal at the 7. 1st and goal now, a chance to get level after allowing the opening touchdown. And now the running back's got it again. Goes all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Aztecs.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. The back's got it. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? Offense will keep it on the ground here. Got the 1st down and still motoring. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Back to throw. It's Leon. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
Boy, a great slant by the receiver. What I love is the quarterback found the window that he wanted to make the accurate throw.
Ball handed off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. This is the 6th play on the drive. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Looking for a receiver. It's a quick catch. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, San Diego State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the...
The Aztecs offense back on the field now. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Looking to throw. It's Leon. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. First down and 10 now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaking free of midfield.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
The RPO caught to the right. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Now it's second down here. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Ball scooped up by the defense. But the takeaway and the return, a huge play to set up the offense here. Hold on a second. There's a timeout on the field. The coach wants the officials to take another look at that one. Thinks he might get an overturn. So it turns out that was a smart move by the head coach using the challenge. The officials overturned the previous ruling on that play. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. The Aztecs looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Running play called on 3rd and short. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And the Aztecs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And then first down, right back to the running game. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Looking to pass. It's Leon. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Running out of time in the pocket. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Back-to-back deep shots. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Aztecs.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seemed to be...
Here comes the San Diego State offense back out there. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage.
Breaks into the clear. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, San Diego State.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense?
First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards. Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Looking downfield, it's Leon. Nice grab. It's Sims. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. The Aztecs will bring their punt team onto the field. That's the first punt of the afternoon for this offense. And he's got it at the 15. The returner is brought down. There is a flag on the field, so we'll check out this call.
Personal foul.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So 1st and 10 for the offense after a costly 4th down penalty on the defense. There's the handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Here's the 2nd down play. They'll hand it off. Breaks free. They bring him down to the 25 and move closer and closer to the red zone.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the 4th quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the 4th quarter.
Quick throw caught on the left side.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense looking to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's 3rd down and short. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And the Aztecs pick up enough to get a 1st down there. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Grinding away on the ground.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal.
Get set, get set.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Try and muscle for the first down. He's brought down, but good for a first and goal at the 4. That was clutch. Should be enough to secure this upset. And Kirk, we talked about this matchup late in the season. Big implications, and the lower-ranked team has emerged as one of the teams to beat now looking ahead of the playoff.
It was exactly what they needed to put them in control of their destiny the rest of the way. A key win that should, at the very least, lock them in for a playoff spot and put them in the good mindset the rest of the season. Chris, this is situational football. This is really where the great coaches separate themselves, because in these kind of situations, this is where you want to be able to score and kill the clock. Some teams do it better than others, and that's primarily coaching and execution and preparation. It'll be interesting to see how this offense navigates this spot of the field.
He's swarmed by the defense.
Hey, I can understand why they're trying to run the football here, but Chris, let's face it, the way this quarterback's been throwing it around, I'm surprised we didn't see them call his number. He's already thrown for 3 touchdowns.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Aztecs. This matchup had folks around the country stopping and paying attention. We expected a tough battle right down to the final minute, but this was a blowout as number 1 just gets humbled.
I'm just in complete shock.